Okay, have you got me here?
Yep.
Okay, so the three chords that we did today, we did an A chord, the first chord. This first finger goes on the 2nd fret of the 4th string, and remember the strings are numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that way. So 2nd fret of the 4th string, the 2nd finger goes on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, and the 3rd finger goes on the 2nd fret of the 2nd string. So they're all in a straight line on the 2nd fret across the guitar, and that chord will sound like that. The second chord we did is a chord of E. Your first finger will go on the 1st fret of the 3rd string. Your second finger now comes over onto the 2nd fret of the 5th string, and your 3rd finger goes behind it there on the 2nd fret of the 4th string, and that's a chord of E, and it sounds like that. And then the last chord we did is a chord of D. Your first finger comes over onto the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. Your second finger goes there on the 2nd fret of the top string, 1st string, and your 3rd finger goes in between them on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string there, and that chord sounds like that. It's a chord of D. On a chord of D, don't play this bottom string. The bass string is not touched, just those strings there. So those three chords again, there's an A, there's an E, and there's a D. Okay, and they just kind of make a musical circle, really. They just go round and round in whatever way you like, really. We also looked at some simple rock and roll type guitar. This is where you took your first finger and placed it on the 2nd fret of the 4th string, and you played only these two strings, the 5th and the 4th, no other strings, and you resting the soft part of the heel of your right hand here on the bridge of the guitar, and you're just striking those two strings only. And then what we were doing was alternating by putting our 3rd finger onto the 4th fret of that 4th string after the first couple of beats. So we end up with, you know, so my fingers off, then on, and off, and on. So both those fingers are going on the 4th string, the first one on the 2nd fret, the second one on the 4th fret. And then we did the same pattern, but we did it exactly the same pattern, but we did it on the 4th and 3rd strings. And this time your fingers on the 3rd string, 2nd fret of the 3rd string, and alternating onto the 4th fret of the 3rd string. We'll come back to where we started from. And then lastly we looked at doing exactly the same thing on the bottom two strings, where now our first finger's on the 2nd fret of the 5th string, and we're playing the 6th and the 5th string, the bottom two strings of the guitar, and our fingers going on and off the 4th fret of the 5th string there. So the first position was there. Second position we were going up to there, and the third position, the last position, we were all the way down the bottom of the guitar. The last thing we looked at was playing single notes, where we played this pattern, and how we did that was we played the open 5th string, then the 4th fret on the 5th string, and then the 2nd fret on the 4th string, and then the 4th fret on the 4th string. So that's, in terms of our finger numbers on the tablature, that's 0, 4, 2 and 4, and it sounds like that. And then we did exactly the same thing, but this time we started on the 4th string, so we went 0 on the 4th string, 4 on the 4th string, 2 on the 3rd string, and 4 on the 3rd string. So And then lastly we did it on the bottom 2 strings of the guitar, so this time open bottom string, 0 on the number 6 string there, then the 4th fret on number 6 string, the bottom string, 2 on the 5th string, and then 4 on the 5th string. And we said that we could put those together by playing the first pattern 4 times, and then the second pattern twice, back to the first pattern twice, down to the last pattern twice, and back to the first pattern again. But not at that speed, obviously, that's very, very fast. Okay. There isn't. So I'll stick that on YouTube and show you how to find it.